Hello and welcome back to Dwarf Fortress. So, I have had an elven caravan here, which had arrived last season, and I had looked around in the internet and I have learned that tigers are one of the best animals I can have in my fort to guard my dwarves. So, what I am going to do here is I'm going to request my trader back here and try and buy the tiger, even though it's only a male tiger available at the moment. I'll trade for the tiger, and hopefully the next year when they come back we can probably get a female tigress from the elves, and let's pray for that. So, expedition leader no job, probably I have asked him to come over to the depot once more. Carpenter has no job. This miner is also has no job. Anyway, and another of dudes, yes, Rit Teshka Deral has become a brewer. So he has gained some skill in brewing. Stray dog has given birth to puppies. That is also nice. Sorry, it's in A announcements. Yes. So plenty of dogs. And yeah, he is trading at the depot. So let's trade. T. Okay. Let's see where the tiger is. Yes, this one, 210 units. So let's offer him some of these crafts. I have plenty I can offload on these dwarves. I offered him a profit of 30 units. So let's see if he wants to trade. If he agrees to this trade, so press T. Okay, he also wants my Gabriel nest box. Fine, let's agree to this and see. He is offering, he wants a profit of 140 units. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take away the nest boxes and offer him some more useless crafts worth around the same. Yeah, I hope. Did I just offer him a... Let's try a profit of 200 and see if he agrees. Ah, wonderful. Nice. So I bought the tiger. And probably I'm going to release him soon enough. The tiger is tame, so that's why I can release him. So he won't attack my dwarves. And once I have an animal trainer in my fortress, I am going to train the tiger for defending the fortress. But now, so far, I'm going to wait till I get some more migrants before I start expanding. Let's take a look at our farms. Let's take a look at our food too. 181 plants, 87 drink. That's a lot. No, sorry, 87 seeds, 20 drink. So that's not a lot. We'll see. Also, I'm going to create a stockpile of seeds near my farms because taking the seeds from all the way from here, my main stockpile, or probably it's stored in my food stockpile, to this fields over here is not very efficient. So what I'm going to do is press, let's see, B, custom settings, C, T. I'm going to disable this, disable everything other than food. Okay, I disabled everything other than food, and I'm going to disable everything else in this. Forbid, except seeds. So I'm going to have a nice seed stockpile. Yeah, that should be it. So I'm going to put a stockpile here. Yes, that should do it. And probably, let's see, max barrels. So it's going to take 11 barrels. I'm going to reduce it to 4. Yeah. So once more, let's check this stockpile settings. Only seeds allowed. And I'm going to go to my other stockpiles and see if there are any other stockpiles where seeds are enabled. Okay, this stockpile doesn't have any seeds, so let's go down to my kitchen level. Okay, this one, food. I'm going to disable seeds here. Forbid seeds, fine. That should do the trick. 23 units of alcohol. Yeah. I should order my... Wait. Let's go to my... cancel seeds. Needs plum helmet seeds. Okay, that will be sorted once the seeds are removed. Now I'm going to order my carpenter to make some more barrels, because one can never have too many barrels, and I need barrels and buckets to hold liquids. So let's make some more barrels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I am going to make a couple of buckets in case, just in case. Okay, not a couple, and I'm gonna make 5 of those. Mechanics workshop is empty. No wooden bolts. I think no one can make wooden bolts unless they have the bower skill active. Then let it stay. We'll see. Okay, miner is idle. If the and my bedrooms. I think I should start designating my bedrooms. Okay, this one is occupied. This one doesn't have a door. I'm gonna designate this one as a bedroom. This one should also be a bedroom. This is already designated. This one needs to be designated. Okay. Let's dump some more of these boulders from here, from the rooms itself, and yeah, let's construct some more doors. No, sorry, it should be the other way around. B, D, doors. Yeah, let's place a door here. 6 doors I have got, and I'm going to place a door here. So that makes... Then I'm going to designate these rooms as bedrooms once the doors have been constructed. Okay, good. So I shouldn't be having any idlers. Now I only have to wait for a healthy migrant wave to start expanding my fort. Okay, what is this? Why is it pale blue now? Muddy, dense, downy grass, stagnant water, 1/7. I thought... Okay, the ice has thawed. Sorry, not thawed. Ice has thawed, and I've got some stagnant water, depth 1/7. So it's going to evaporate soon enough. Okay, so once it is evaporated, everything will be fine. In the meantime, let's check our nest boxes. Unclaimed, 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 unclaimed. Already. That is funny. I hope none of the dwarves are entering and harvesting the chicken eggs. Collecting the chicken eggs. You can't harvest chicken eggs anyway. So yeah, let's take a look at our wildlives available here. Okay, I think honey badger. No, honey badger I don't think can be trained for fortress defense. And let's check out our tiger. Tame cage. I'm going to put my tiger here. Let's make a pasture. Let's make it near our trade depot. Okay, pasture 1. I am going to designate it as a pasture and set pasture information. I'm going to put my tiger in there. Even though it is not trained, it's still strong enough to hurt any of those kobolds or once they're detected pretty badly. So let's see. Yep, that's our tiger. Let's take a look at it. Stray tiger tame. Interview. A huge striped predator. It is found in almost any climate on a lone hunt for its prey. His hair is striped orange and black, of course, tiger. His skin is pale pink. Wait, what? His eyes are yellow. His skin is pale pink. Maybe I haven't seen a tiger which had been sheared, so I can't make any comments on that. Okay. Nice. The merchants from Evelali will be leaving soon. Means plump helmet spawn. We'll see about that. Yes, I have plenty of drink. Let's see my kitchen. Drinks, dwarven wine. I don't understand. Why only dwarven wine? You know what? I am going to restrict the use of plump helmet to brew. Rope reeds. Where are pigtails? Okay. Bitter oranges. Kaniwa can be brewed. Plump helmets. I'm going to restrict the brewing. And let's hope my brewer uses some what's it called? Uses something else to brew some alcohol. Okay, so let's take stock of our inventory here. This is our carpenter shop. I'm going to dig out another, just to keep my miners busy. I'm going to dig out some more caverns around here. That should be enough. Plenty. Yeah. So just digging some stuff up so that when I have more workers I can start creating more workshops. And probably damp stone located. Okay, that was exactly what I was talking about. So where is this damp stone? Okay, let's see. A said zoom to location. So this is my damp stone. Okay. But it shouldn't be a problem. Let's try to dig through. Probably. Let's see. Okay, digging designation cancelled. Damp stone located. So if it is stone, it gives me a warning. So if it is soil, it doesn't give me a warning when I'm digging through damp tiles. Okay, we'll see. I think if I order them to dig once more, they are going to dig through. Anyway, every time I get this warning, the game pauses. Okay. I hope I'm not missing anything important with all these damp stone notifications. Okay, merchants from Evelali have embarked on their journey. That's fine. But I've gotten the tiger. So let's try and you know what? I'm going to cancel the designation here and make them focus. Wait, sorry, not this. Yeah, make them focus on this portion. Oh, come on. I was selecting something else. Let's see if they dig through this or not. Resume. It's going to be tedious. Of course, those guys went off to store items in stockpiles. Sure, why not? And what is this? Why is this colored differently? Had any dwarf started? No, don't know why. Anyway, so what is this? Making wooden bolts. So who's this dude here? Let's change our cursor. Yeah. Okay, so crafts dwarves can construct bolts. Okay, that's cool. Or was it a woodworker? Screw those guys. What is this here? Plump helmets. Let's see, Q. It's not Q, T. Yeah. Okay, enough plum helmet spawn planted here, sweet pods planted, rock nuts planted here, even though it's only one, and this one is completely empty. Didn't I set anything to be grown here? Okay, cave wheat, fine. So that plot is empty in spring. Fine. Okay, so these guys are moving stuff from the trade depot again. I shouldn't have disabled there. Okay, so he has started digging again. Yes, so it's going to be a tedious job. Designating them to keep digging through this damp stone. Oh, come on. So, let's designate these again, the ones which had become undesignated. How much water is there? Okay, that whole plot is going to be a tedious job. Okay. You know what? I'm getting sick of these dwarves cancelling their job. Okay. But I think it's better to be safe than irritated. Unpause. Okay, so this kind of thing also got undesignated. Resume. Okay, now he has no problem, so he has crossed that wet area. Okay, that is nice. So let's designate this to be dugout along with this. Yeah. Unpause. Yeah. These guys shouldn't be having any more trouble. Okay, chief medical dwarf has no job. Okay, that was the expedition leader having no job. Fine. 3 more idlers. Okay, 0 idlers. Miner has no job. Pasturing stray tiger. Okay, cool. Okay, and let's check our kitchen and see if I have created any. Yes, Kaniwa beer and quinoa beer. That is fine. So I have some variety of alcohol now. Cool. Also, I'm going to dig out some more rooms. So I had dug out the eastern wing, so I'm going to dig out the western wing now. I think it's this. Yeah, this should be the proper pattern. Or should it? Yeah, this is the proper pattern. So what? I messed up. This one is supposed to be the proper pattern. But if this is the case, what did I mess up? Okay. Let's think this through. Yeah. X. Yeah. This is the pattern I should be looking for. That is nice. Also, oh, sorry. Let's see our connectivities here. T. So So yes, this should be proper. So yes, the western wing is complete. Yeah. So my miners will have something to do once they're finished digging the cavern upstairs. Is my brewer still at work? Yes. Nice. Woodworker has no jobs. The crafts dwarf is still making wooden bolts. Chief medical expedition has no. Chief medical dwarf has no job. And these two dudes are planting stuff. That is cool. Okay. Some migrants have arrived. Okay. So this is what I have been waiting for. God. Let's hope I get a fair few this time. Okay. Where are the migrants? A, Z. So they appeared from the east. Yeah, east. Okay. Let's go back to our Dwarf Fortress level and see. Oh, nice. I got fishery worker, fish dissector. So basically 2 useless stuff. I can directly conscript them into my army. That is nice. Also, another peasant. This guy should have some military experience, I guess, because he's a peasant, probably. Another dwarven child. And now, let's go down to this big cavern I had excavated down here. Okay, lots of rocks here. I must clear away a bit. DBT, dump these. I'm gonna designate another dump here. G, make it a garbage dump. And BD. I'm going to place a couple of doors here. Here too. I didn't notice. Yeah. How many migrants did I get? Dude. These guys are overwhelming me now. Stone crafter, making wooden bolts. I had a glass maker. This also is a useless occupation in this fortress because I don't have any sand in this embark zone. So glass maker is useless unless I import some sand or glass. Okay, glass maker. So I have to import sand to make glass. Stone fishery worker, slightly more useful. Fish dissector, not so much. Okay, I have a professional milker and a professional thresher. Lots of dwarven children. Okay. I have to up the antenna. Let's see. Let's go over to Dwarf Therapist and see how many dwarves I got this season. So let's refresh. 30 dwarves. Are you kidding me, game? For the first 2 seasons I got 5 dwarves in total in 2 seasons, and in spring I get 30. Okay. The more the merrier, right? Let's check our military skills. So this guy has some skill in hammer. These two have some skill in sword play. Okay. Okay, anyone else? This guy also has some skill in swords crafting. Okay, not swords crafting. Sword fighting. Nice. So I have 3 dwarves who have some skill in with the sword. Okay, I should better rename them. So how do I rename? Yeah, set nickname. And I'm going to name these dwarves so that I don't forget whom I am going to conscript. You know what? I'm going to do something uninspired. I'm going to just name them Sword so that I know what is their skill, the weapons they're skilled with. So I'm going to name this guy sword. I'm going to name this guy sword again, set nickname. This guy sword, set nickname, sword. It's not elegant, but it will get the job done. Confirm changes. Nice. And let's go back to our labors. And how was I? Okay. Sort by migration wave. Unfortunately, that's a lot. Okay. So it's done. Let's check our unit screen and see. I should have named them swords. Yes. This one sword here. One sword, the peasant. Yep, nice. This peasant has no skill. That is funny. Where's the other sword? I swore I named 3 of these dudes sword. Okay. 2 sword farmers are named sword. So I will have 3 swords dwarf if I conscript them, and I'm going to probably conscript a few more of these civilians to join them and start training my military. So 30 dwarves came in as migrants, which is good, and I can now start developing my military. This is very good. So I'll stop here now and continue on from the next episode. So thanks for watching. See you again next time. Bye.